Hey guys, welcome back to ESO Online. It's Seni here. This is part 4. And looks like we gotta head down to Masterwork of the Inductor. Guess we'll check that out. Maybe we'll fight something along the way. Made some room. Looks like we got a quest over here. Here on the map.
Hush, Father. I won't leave your side. Father burns in the fire. My brother missing. Sahira-dare, show mercy!
What happened here?
Our moon sugar storehouses caught fire. Father thought to save our livelihood. He ran inside, and... the burns weren't bad, but the sweet smoke ruined his lungs. Without powerful medicine, he won't last the day.
Is there anything I can do?
Father tried to save our alchemical tools. If they survive the fire, I could trade them for medicine. Please, it's all I can do to keep my father alive. This one begs you to salvage the tools from our storehouses.
I'll find any tools that survive the fire.
Please return quickly with the tools. If I can't trade them for medicine, this one's father will die.
You mentioned your brother's missing?
Yes, Zaban-Ma shares a temper with hurricanes. After a great quarrel with this one, he stormed off and left us short-clawed. Father had to cancel his trip to Mistral, and now he's...
Why do farmers need alchemy tools?
We must pay our debts. If our neighbors own more land, how do we match their crops at market? We must turn to alchemy to grow better crops, yes?
Did you grow any better crops?
Yes, our crops came in much bigger this season. Not that it matters now.
What crops do you grow here?
You know of moon sugar, yes?
Yes.
The moon sugar cane grows well on these isles. With my people's sweet tooth, there can never be enough to sprinkle on our meals.
Okie dokie. Where are we? Crops. There you go. Who are you? Officer Lauren.
I haven't seen you around the island before. In the name of Thalmor, what's your business here?
I didn't plan to come to this island.
Ah, the shipwreck. Worst hurricane I've seen in decades. If you're headed through this plantation, watch your step. Last night some buildings caught fire. Usually the skeevers keep to themselves, but they're acting up something fierce.
I'll be careful.
I should get back to our inspection. If you see anything suspicious, it's your duty to let us know. Fires don't start themselves.
The fire injured one of the plantation's farmers.
Saw him on the way in. We gave his daughter some medical supplies, but he looks bad.
Who are the Thalmor?
Dominion government. I'm an officer charged with keeping the peace. They sent us to Khenarthi's Roost weeks ago. Inspector Tarmar commands us. He's at Laughing Moon's plantation toward the center of the island.
Okie dokie. Oh. Let's start investigating. What we got here? Scorched workbench. Melted glass coats the workbench, but you find nothing to salvage. Nothing here. Burn empty barrel. Burn empty crates. Oh, can I jump down here? I can't jump down. Take the stairs like a salvage. Alright, let's go check this place out. Oh, what's this? Last warning, cat. Last warning, cat. The boss isn't happy. You better get off your furry butt and produce faster or the money stops. Remember, we owe the debt collectors. They'll pound down your door tomorrow if Hazak gives the word. Hazak, we killed him. These guys were bullied. Ooh, what do we got here? Smoldering alchemy tools. The fire completely ruined the alchemy's tools in the storehouse. Not useful here. here? Rice. We got rice. Can I jump down here? I can. Skeevers. Nasty. Takes care of the skeever. Let's go check out this.
Shoo! Get off my family's land.
Oh, jeez.
If you plan to loot my family's plantation, I will give you such a thrashing.
He's adorable. Azbi-ra asked me to look for your alchemy tools.
Too late, sugar thief. The fire destroyed every last calcinator. Wait, I expected my sister to check on the tools herself. Why did she send a stranger?
She's with your father. He was grievously injured during the fire.
You lie! My father left yesterday to trade in Mistral, didn't he? Oh no. I set the fires to destroy those damn tools, not to hurt anyone. Not to hurt my father.
Why would you burn your family's plantation?
We lost our last harvest to the thunderbugs, despite the death. Azbi-ra bought alchemical tools to improve our crop, she said. But last week, I caught her brewing skooma. That vile drug destroys lives. When she refused to stop, I knew what must be done.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
My sister despises sand under her claws. But recently, I saw her digging out on the beach. Why else would she be out there, if not to bury skooma? I should go to my father. Would you look for any skooma hidden on the beach?
I'll go look for your buried skooma.
My sister placed colorful seashells near whatever she buried. I bet there is a sack full of skooma vials next to them. I'll be with my father. If you find anything, bring it back to me.
I'll bring any skooma I find to you.
I should really go check on my father.
Yes, you should. What is skooma exactly?
It is death in a bottle. Distill moon sugar cane the right way, and the crystals make you happy and stupid. Do it the wrong way, and you get shaking fits. You foam at the mouth, and then you die.
How long was your sister brewing skooma?
Not for long. I always know it's month's end when debt collectors pound at our door. But last month, they didn't show. When I asked why, Azbi-ra said not to worry. This must have been her scheme. She's always had father wrapped around her tail.
Okay. God, I am saying all these names wrong. Jeez. Ooh. Okay, find skooma. Let's go find some skooma. Skooma this way. Ooh, a chest. And what do we got here? Simple. God, that's all the way down. Alright, what do we got? Gold, Alcite shard, and a staff. I'll probably be selling to a vendor. Oh, okay. Fine.
You can steal from the cross-tree bandits?
Oh. Die. Easy. Pack mount. Sack of Shuma vials. Alright, talk to Zababa. Behind. Oh.
You there! Come here! I asked around. Nobody from the shipwreck remembers seeing you before Eagle Strand. No more lies. You're running skooma, aren't you?
I work for myself, and I'm not running skooma.
That farmer shook himself to death. You think I don't recognize a skooma overdose when I see one? That I don't know why skeevers are frothing at the mouth? I should arrest the lot of you.
Let me speak with the family. I'll prove I'm not involved.
Buying time to get your story straight. Go ahead, I'll be right over here. One warning, my ears are as sharp as my dagger. I'll prove it to you if you even try to whisper.
Alright, let's talk to you.
My father is dead, and now this Dominion outsider wants to throw me in prison. They say they found evidence of skooma in the storehouses, but that is impossible.
I found what was buried under those shells.
Then Officer Lorin found nothing in the storehouses but suspicion. She's bluffing. What will you tell her?
I'll do what I believe is right.
What's right is allowing us to recover from tragedy, not suffer more of it. Please make this right.
All right, you've had enough time. Where's the skooma?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Last chance. If someone doesn't tell me where the skooma is, you'll all face the consequences.
Wait, I found the skooma on the beach.
These Khajiit used you to cover up their crime? You did the right thing by giving this to me.
Uh-oh. What happens now?
That sack of skooma bought your freedom, and a reward for your cooperation. Now stand aside. I've got business with these Khajiit.
Ooh, I don't know if I made the right decision here. Oh, but I leveled up.
Get up, scum. This is what you get for brewing skooma. It's a long walk to Mistral.
Hey.
Don't try anything stupid.
Hate crime, hate crime.
This one understands.
Oh, I feel so bad now.
Soldier, keep watch. Head to Mistral in the morning.
First their father dies, now they're being sent away to Mistral. Alright, visit a crafting station in towns to gain the clothing and blacksmithing skill lines. Attribute. Ooh, tailor's crafting box. Leatherwork statue on a black crate. Oh, I get to pick one. Leatherworking. The hell was that? Weapons. Oh, I can morph. Isn't that a assassination? Teleport strike. Lotus fan ambush. Convert to a stamina ability and grants you major empower, increasing the damage of your next attack. Snares the target for longer instead of stunning them. And deals additional damage over time. I like that one. That'd be good with this one right here. Volley. That'd be good with volley. Snare them. Oh, that's sad. I wonder where they went. I wonder if I can like free them or something. Okie dokie. Let's head down south. Okay. There it is. The masterwork of the inducer. Okay. A chair.
This book had best be worth the price. What? What is that? Wait!
My God.
I only wanted to make something beautiful.
That's horrifying. What's up? The hell? Oh, it's a rock. There's one of these things. Huge. Snare. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Find the ruined shrine. Guess we're gonna go find the ruined shrine. Let's go.
Pain lies ahead. Turn back, Master. This is not the place for us.
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning flame. Perhaps Sahira-dare has thrown good money after bad.
Who are you?
A simple Khajiit, doing what she can to survive. Sahira-dare came to this shrine for guidance. It said the flame gives visions to those who seek it.
What do you seek?
Answers to unasked questions. Mysteries defined by the stars themselves. And if Sahira-dare makes some gold along the way, all the better. This shrine is key to all of these things.
What's so special about this shrine?
It's a shrine to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Knowledge. They say if you stare into the fire, all will be revealed. But without the ever-burning flame, there is no way to find the lost books.
Lost books? What lost books?
Tomes, lost to the ages. They're full of secrets from an earlier time. A connection to our past, and a bridge to our future. It doesn't matter what lies the spirit told. Sahira-dare will find those books.
What do you mean? A spirit lied to you?
While searching for the shrine, a spirit appeared to me and warned me away. Don't you see? Hermaeus Mora rewards the pursuit of knowledge. The spirit is a test to keep lazy seekers away.
Okie dokie.
That's her. It's the lying spirit.
Hello, Lion Spirit.
Don't listen to these fools' words. The forbidden tomes must be destroyed. Place them in the shrine's flame, quickly.
There's no flame in this shrine.
What? That isn't possible. No matter. I'll rekindle the shrine's fire with my own essence, but you must promise to destroy them. You saw what happens to those who possess the tomes.
Nothing bad has happened to me so far.
Then that is a blessing. Once the books begin calling to you, there is little time before they ensnare you completely. Burn the books. Don't let their burden destroy you.
Burn the witch. Oh. Oh.
You have the books? Then luck truly favors my path. Do not listen to the lying spirit. This knowledge should be preserved by one who knows how. By this, I mean Sahira-dare knows.
How would you preserve it?
This one knows the proper care and handling of old texts, also the importance of trade. To you, these books are useless things, but to me, they have value. Hand Sahira-dare the books in return for value. Just think, no more spirit to natter at you.
You convinced me. Here, take the tomes.
You are full of surprises. And to rest any fears you may possess, Sahira-dare will bring them to the scholars at the Temple of the Crescent Moons. This one will do nothing with the books until they are certain no dangers lie within. Not that knowledge can ever be dangerous.
And the value you mentioned?
An old trinket, but this one always felt it brought her some luck. Perhaps it's what led us to meet at this shrine. A true pleasure. It would be good to meet again, yes?
Yes. Okay.
What fortune!
Okie dokie. Storm on the horizon.
Perhaps Sahira-dare should examine her purchase.
What the hell is that? Better her than me. Anywho, looks like our next destination is the Mistral. Looks like we have... Who's this? Spinner Benneth.
I hear your pain, old one. Windcatcher Plantation depends on the great tree, yet it sickens before my eyes. Our fates are like leaves in its branches.
What's wrong with the great tree?
Do you see that strange miasma? It appeared on the great tree after the hurricane, like a sickness. I've done what I can, but I fear it's not enough.
Is there anything I can do?
There's a cave directly beneath us. I called a spirit there to heal the great tree's roots, but it hasn't returned. Would you see what holds the spirit back? and aid it if you can.
I'll help the spirit if I can.
I can feel the spirit's frustration. It wants to help the great tree, but something prevents it.
What's so important about the great tree?
The great tree shields Windcatcher Plantation from the winter winds and keeps our settlement shaded from the heat of the summer. Its story entwines with ours.
But how is it any different from any other tree?
When the wind goddess Khenarthi first traveled across the heavens, legends say she grew tired and rested in the branches of a small sapling before resuming her journey. That sapling became the great tree, and gave Windcatcher Plantation its name.
What can I do to help the nature spirit?
The spirit is old and powerful. It seeks to move from root to root, aiding the great tree as it's able. But it's a healing spirit of singular purpose. It doesn't know how to defend itself.
Is the spirit in danger?
I'm uncertain. If so, the spirit must be protected from harm while it heals the great tree's roots. It knows what it must do.
Okay, let's go save this tree. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, looks like we gotta go in the cave below. Oh. Oh, is that a sky shard? Mine. One skill point. Let's see. Ultimate ability? Deathstroke. Ravage an enemy with a spinning attack, dealing 5,266 magic damage and increasing your damage against them by 20% for 6 seconds. Also affects the enemy with major defile, reducing their healing received and health recovery by 30%. Let's dig. Ooh, ultimate ability. You have purchased an ultimate ability. Ultimate abilities require a special resource called ultimate before they can be used. You gain ultimate by engaging in combat. Once you have enough ultimate, you can use the ultimate ability in combat by pressing R. Here's an example of a fully charged ultimate ability. Okay, R, which I think is my 6. Alrighty. To the cave.
Been a Kwama master for over a decade. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm up to my neck in droppings, and I sure could use a hand getting out.
What's the problem?
Ever try piloting a ship through a hurricane while your entire cargo of Kwama eggs hatch and go bug nuts? Been there. Can't recommend it. After we wrecked, they made a Kwama line toward this cave. I came after them, but they're a bit distracted.
Distracted? What do you mean by distracted?
They always get surly after hatching, but these Kwama are downright unsociable. I tried to stop them from chewing on those huge roots. They objected. Bumped into a fine-looking tree trunk on my way out. Thought I was done for, but it kept walking.
You must be the spirit attempting to heal the roots.
Oh? Kwama didn't take to it, whatever it was. I heard them munching on it, same as those roots. The little one seems scared of it. If you can help the pretty tree trunk do what it needs to do, I bet they'll head back this way.
And the big ones?
If they'd stop eating those giant roots, they might get better. But I don't blame you if you have to put down a few to save the rest. Just be careful. Nothing fiercer than a crazed Kwama. Not even my sister-in-law.
A crazed Kwama. Hello. What the hell? What the hell is that? You friendly? Okay, you're friendly. Oh. Ew. Okie dokie. Work your magic, guardian. There we go. we go next, Groot? Go. That was exciting. Alrighty.
Praise Ifrei. The miasma has cleared. Yet I sense this begins a new chapter for the great tree. Though the creatures gorge themselves upon its roots, this was a passing instinct. They can be taught to strengthen the great tree.
Are you sure the Kwama won't harm the tree?
The Kwama will soon learn the cave is their nest and treat the spirit as their queen. Together, they'll guard the cave against intruders who seek to harm the great tree. A new story can frighten any creature, until it realizes its role within.
Okay. We've got an ox. Ooh, we leveled up. Congratulations! Class and weapon skill lines only level up if you have the ability from the line on your hotbar. Weapon skill lines will also advance if you have that weapon type equipped. Alright, choose one. Ooh. Prophet's bow. Don't know if it's strong. I guess I'll take it out. I guess I'll do magic. A skill point. Can morph volley. Oh, what does it do? Endless hail. Increase the duration and reduce the cost. Arrow barrage. Increase the range and radius. Yes. Gives me more wiggle room. Alrighty. Now it looks like we're gonna head over to Mistral. Unless I can find anything else around here. Alrighty. Well, I'll see you guys over there. Alrighty. Looks like we made it here. We have to go talk to razum-dar. Oh, that's a pretty little town. Big town. Okay, Mistral discovered. Where are you? Looks like you're up here.
I don't need much. Let's ask around. I'm sure
Hey there.
something will come up.
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go?
Put an end to the troubles in Shattered Shawls in the Temple of the Morning Springs.
Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward.
Ooh, a healing staff.
Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the tall grass.
What do you mean?
Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly.
Why? What happened?
Khenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could use some help. Find him. Give him this token. He'll know you are a friend.
Take your token.
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows this. He is in the Chancery, seeking a peaceful resolution here.
Who are you really?
Razum-dar is just a simple Khajiit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
Tell me about the Dominion.
The High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit stand united under the Eagle Banner. We secure our borders against invaders from the Covenant and Pact, but it is no easy task. And Queen Irene leads our Dominion, of course.
Who is this Sylvanar again?
He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully.
Okay. Looks like we gotta talk to Sylvanar.
Right.
Alright, anyway. Let's go talk to...
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea... Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maumar?
What do you have against Maumar?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
You don't have any say in their negotiations?
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
I will.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Khenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled.
Hand razum-dar's token of Sylvanar.
Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Our mutual friend thought you could use my help.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maumar have a treaty with Khenarthi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Uldor nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
Why not?
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this, with Ambassador Uldor and Headwoman Harani?
You want me to ask them for a copy of the treaty?
Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Okie dokie.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
The Sylvanar wants to see your copy of the treaty.
And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maumar allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
Why did you sign a treaty with the Maumar?
Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
Okay.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Khenarthi's Roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
The Malamar claim Khenarthi's Roost?
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
Where is this treaty?
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
Uldor and Harani refuse to provide a copy.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
What do you mean?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Khenarthi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
Is the Sylvaner your real name?
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose.
How long have you held this position?
As Sylvaner. Seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
What is your opinion in the Admiral Dominion?
A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood.
Who is this Green Lady?
She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her within earshot. I'd best say no more.
Alrighty. Well, looks like we have to leave here. To the tavern.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
The Sylvaner needs to see the treaty, but no one will provide a copy.
Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
Who stole Harani's copy of the treaty?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Are you certain Aldani has stolen the treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
Okie dokie.
Bar! For 5 gold, jeez! Into the face of
Alrighty,
death
so we have to
itself.
retrieve a treaty, but I think that's all the time I have for this one,
Place
folks.
your hand
If
upon
you like
its
this video,
fur.
give it a thumbs
Feel
up.
the muscle
Subscribe
of
if you
a
want to see
true
more. And I'll
killing
see you next time.
machine.